Generic greetings and welcome back to Prison Architect. In the previous episode, we overcooked some food in the kitchen, which resulted in a fire, and that also probably was the reason for the spawning of a legendary prisoner. They were so annoyed by the bacon being a little bit crispier than normal that they decided that they would become, extra strong, extra violent, all sorts of stuff. If we go over to intelligence and then the informants there, we can see that we have Mr. Lee, Adam Lee, prisoner number 300664, extremely strong, tough, volatile, stoical and fearless. He likes the odd scrap and has tried to run out the front door on at least one occasion that we're aware of, so we'll have to keep an eye on those, and they will definitely be put in this high risk area once we've actually built it, but quite frankly most of their time is currently spent in solitary, so I'm not really too bothered. Either way, we could actually put them in protective custody, but honestly I think they're just going to break out. They'll probably just try and bust through the door, so yeah, we'll forget about that one. So visitation was also changed as well. We've got the medium risk, low risk, and high risk. Obviously bottom one not used. We could change that. We could change that to anything, which is something we would probably do. Might as well do it now. Then we'll get more people through visitation. We'll change that later on. And we've also got people walking through the visitation here, which is an interesting one. We've got, where was it? It was the, was it the person going to the altar? I think it was. Yeah, spiritual leader, there they are, coming in now. They, for whatever reason, decided that going through the visitation was the best way of going through it. Oh, that person's released, so might as well open that door and let them going out. We also got some automatic door openers, which we need to expand upon, and I'm going to do that right now because it's really, really annoying having to open and close these doors. So we'll do that. We still haven't put any automatic door openers on these things here, but we don't really need to. We can leave it as is and then just lock down if we do so desire or have any call for. Also, finally managed to place some flying around here with the money that we got. By the way, yes, I know there's another grant that I could... Well, I've got one more space for a grant, but there's no more grants for me to get. I need to finish these off here. In terms of this one for carpentry apprenticeship, it says finish 10 superior beds. Don't even know if we've got anyone that can do it. If we go to programs, we can see carpentry apprenticeship, 3 finish with 0% pass rate. So nobody's even qualified to use the carpenter table to finish that off. So that's why that hasn't been done. Anyway, we'll max speed this out and we'll let things crack on. And I'm just going to go over to our connection here, and then we're going to connect up these automatic doors. We're only going to have the one automatic door opener until we expand, and then if we've got things like a supermax area or any death row, because we will be going and checking that out at some point, then we'll probably have another separate section there. Right, so I wanted to get this area done. I'm just going to dismantle that bit there, that door, and then I'm going to put a wall in place. This originally was just going to be a bit of open scrubland, but we decided that actually the best thing to do is to probably just make it brick wall all the way around, like that, and then we'll just have this as a building for whatever reason. Danger level going up, which is interesting. Don't know why. Needs, there's fairly decent needs there. Don't know why it's going up. There's obviously going to be some privacy need because we've obviously got dormitories. That's always something that you have, and you've got luxuries is always an issue as well. In terms of staff needs, you can see that most of it's fulfilled fine. Some medium need there, but as soon as they go on break they'll slowly go down. As long as there's no great critical need, there is some critical need for rest there, so we might have to hire some more staff for various tasks, but I don't know exactly which ones are in need of a rest. But you can see that the staff room is working as intended. We've got people on break, fulfilling needs. There's a food need there. We've got food, comfort, and no recreation in here. What we could do actually is have a radio. If you put a radio at either side of here, then they can listen to the radio while they're eating, and it means that need should be fulfilled as well. So comfort, rest, food. That's his recreation there. I'm just going to wait until these are fulfilled. I'm just going to prioritize that. So that's finished. So let's see if there's any needs. So they're on break. Yeah, you can see that they have a recreation need, and now that's going down. He says without any degree of confidence. No, it's not moving down at all, actually. Now it's going. Oh, one of them is. Not recreation, though. Strange. What's going to do for recreation? Play pool? Yes, looks like they have to actively engage in a recreational activity. Oh, well. Anyway, let's go over to foundations, building brick, and let's get this thing done. So we'll build there, we'll build here, and then we'll build up to there. Obviously, we need an entranceway, which we will probably place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put it in there, because this is going to be parole. 2 paroles, actually. We'll set up 2 paroles there, because you no longer have the warden going over to do that. You have a parole officer come in and a parole lawyer from the outside, so you can have multiple paroles. I think originally it was the warden, and that was an issue because quite often they would get attacked, and, well, you just don't want that in your life. And also, it means you can only really run 1 parole, unless you happen to, you know, have the cloning vat mod. And is that Lee again? Yes, it is. It's just... it's just commonplace now, isn't it? It's just commonplace. So I'm not going to do a shakedown tonight, although it's probably time that we do one. But instead what I'm going to do is wait until about 3 o'clock, half 3, and then I will do I'll do a roll call, so people stand by the side of the beds or stand by the doors, and then we'll keep an eye out for which prisoners don't move, or if there's any delay. Now, it's actually easier for you to notice rather than myself, but we'll see what we find. In terms of money, 9 grand plus some change as well. A lot of this will be coming from the exports, which is good. This will be finished in a moment. There we go. And there we are on that side as well. Oh, looks like there's still a section. No, there we are. There's still a section to do, but it's now being done. So we want our parole in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, use a parole 5x5. I thought it was a 5x4. I think it's a 5x5. You know, I think I've messed this up. Darn it! It's a 5x5. We can't have it there. Damn it. Okay, that changes things. Can it be any larger? Yes, it can be around here, but not on that corner there. Okay. We'll do that then. And then extend it. And then we'll have this as whatever room. That's where the whatevers happen. So we'll just build that. Room's a bit all over the place, but we should be able to get a couple of paroles in there actually, which is good. Okay, exactly half 3. Let's just see how this one goes. So roll call. Unpause normal speed. Right, and then I've paused it. So in here, you can see that everybody has gone to the door, or heading to it. In here... Oh. They just stand by the side of the bed. And for whatever reason, they stand there. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not seeing... anything. I'm not seeing any problems. Okay, we'll turn that off. That's going to really annoy them, so danger level is going to be flying up on this one. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. One thing I forgot to do last episode, which I'm sure has bugged some people, is to replace the flooring in the areas that need replacing, because there was tunnels. Didn't place there, but maybe I'd already done it. So, foundation in progress. I'm not convinced. The workers are out and about. They're not working. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to demolish these walls. Just enough for them to have access to it, you understand. And then I'll expand it. So, it's just the walls, we're not bulldozing foundations here. There's the workers coming along to demolish that. And then one little section, obviously not changing that one, because the wall's going to come like that. Didn't remove that because I didn't order it. Get that prioritised instead of moving the dirt. Still not working. I don't know if I want to put automatic door openers on here. I don't think I do. There we go. That should be done. I like the sound of the tables getting pulled, the chairs getting pulled back. Never really noticed that before. So we've still got Adam Lee in there. Lots and lots of, many hours he spent inside there. Just how it is. So I need a wall going along there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 2 parole. And then we've got a weird shaped room because we can. 1, 2, and then 3. Don't know what room will be, but we'll see. So in terms of room, parole. The question is, do I need 2 parole rooms? Realistically, no. I was miscalculating because I was thinking, well, we could use one for the death row appeal, but that's going to be in a separate area anyway. And is that Lee again? Yes, it is. Good grief. I'm going to buy some guard towers, quite frankly. Alright, so there you go. So we're going to demolish that bit there. Parole is going on here. We'll have a visitor table in the back there. We will have a guard deployed in here. We'll have... None of that set as anything that we don't need. That's fine. But we do need to run some electrical cable, which will go straight across like so. And then power all of these up. Excellent. Okay. So, we have that set up. So it means we can go to our programs. And we'll check out our parole hearing. All rooms booked. It is technically booked. Well, it's not booked, but the reason it's saying there's no extra room there is because, well, we haven't got a visitor table there. They're focusing on other things for some reason. Strange. We'll have some fancy tiles in that one. Let them crack on. I'm guessing there's a lot of workers. Yeah, they're taking all the trees. I did hire some more people, some more gardeners. The question is, now that I've got these set up, do I want to assign people, well, not assign people, am I going to allow people into the forestry? I don't see why not now. It is going to require a lot more searching, but we have got metal detectors there. But you can see we've got saws, axes, and spades that can be stolen from there, but they're all metal. Look, metal, metal, metal. So they're all going to be detected, or possibly detected, probably detected when they go through there. So do I want to have that there? You can't set it as prison labour, but you can set it as shared. Let's set it as shared, and we'll see what happens. Immediately people are going to go in there and start to steal things, but then, you know, we'll see what happens on that one. That parole's now set up. We're on eat time, so we can alter the regime and reset it if we need to. So we'll go for parole hearing 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be everything. Reschedule all programs, and that's going there as well. So we've not really looked at these for quite some time, so we'll have a check. So workshop safety induction, we've got 153 finished with an 80% pass rate. I'm going to stop one of those because we don't need it there. Carpentry apprenticeship, we might as well fire a couple more up there because people are interested in that one. 12 interested, so we'll fire that up. Foundation education, it's still running alright, but we can't run anymore. We've got general education, again, we've got 10 finished, 6 passed, that's good. Behavioural therapy, I don't think anyone's in the queue there. So we might as well stop all of those for now. Alcoholics group therapy, we've got 6 in the queue. Parole hearing, 16 in the queue, 90 finished with a 50% pass rate, strangely. Apparently tunnels there, I don't believe it. Kitchen, safety and hygiene, we haven't yet done that, and I don't think we will. And guard taser certification, which we've never done, so we might as well start that up. So, I'm not gonna, yeah, go on then, we might as well do loads. Just get as many with their tasers as possible. And apparently deaths 0 today. Paul Sadler, Sentenced to 5 years for possession. Overdosed. It's had 0 deaths. So that's the first OD death we've had in this prison. Might even be, I wouldn't say of all time, because back when it first came out, it was really problematic. It was a lot harsher. But I thought we had enough people in and around here. I'm going to hire 2 more doctors just in case, because I thought that was working okay. Anyway, so we're going to do a full shakedown. Again, it's probably best to do that. And we're going to probably finish this room over here. So this is our other common room. So we want to have some pool tables in. So we'll build 1, 2, 3 pool tables. And then at the bottom, we'll have... Do we want a radio? Oh, is that a tunnel? It is a tunnel. There we go. We have got a tunnel. And we found... a lot of contraband in there. We don't have a radio. Do I really want one in? I don't know. It recommends you can put one in here, but we've also got televisions, so you know what? I'll put a radio on the centre just because I can. And we also want... What else do we want? It says benches and such. Arcade cabinets. It doesn't say they recommend them, but I think you can place them there, just it isn't highlighted. So still doing this shakedown. It's taking a while. It's in free time here. So far we've found almost too much for it to be on screen, but we'll have a read down there. So we've got 3 batons, 1 club, 2 shanks, a knife, 7 needles, 11 bottles of medicine, 7 pairs of scissors, bottle of booze, 5 bottles of poison, 8 packets of cigs, saw, 4 cell phones, 3 screwdrivers, 3 bottles of drugs or pills, whatever. We got 2 sets of shears, 6 hammers, 4 drills, 11 wooden pickaxes, and 4 ropes, which is surprising. I'm surprised we've got that much stuff nicked from the laundry. Someone did point out that because I've got so many people assigned to the laundry, what'll happen is that people will be you know, nicking loads of ropes from that very early on. And that's true enough. People will be stealing from there. The way we could... Well, we've currently got it on access only, so they should only go in there when they really need access, but it doesn't necessarily stop people from doing it. So they could just wander in and take stuff anyway. So having people assigned there or not, it shouldn't really matter much. And from that search there, you can see we've only found 4... We've only found 4... Is that who I think it is? Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, we only found 4 ropes. What I'm more concerned about is the fact that this guard has been knocked out, and now Lee is currently running with a set of keys out towards the front entrance. I mean, no longer, you understand. That's why we've just done the taser rollout. But the fact that he got that far is a bit problematic. Anyway, we're going to have a... Do I want a bench and table on that side? I don't think I do. No. We could put some more phone booths over there. But I honestly think that... perhaps if we put some chairs like this... It's a bit more alcoholics group therapy type thing. I like the little sort of circle there. That's fine. So over here, we need the same sort of thing. We've got fancy tiles, so we will do just that. We'll go to materials, fancy tiles, and then get all that sorted there. I just want to check these guys here. We've got nothing there and nothing there. No, neither of them can be. Neither of them can be made CIs. We do have a couple of CIs. We've got them there. They're currently running the foundation education, I believe. Yes, running foundation education. So that's fine. You might notice there, it says there's a lot of low capacity, and that's because I still haven't removed that tunnel, which I will now promptly do. And then it means that that's now a legitimate room. The problem we have, I'm going to have to pause it here. I don't know if you're noticing what's happening. This is the second or third time that this has been searched, and the reason for that is our policy. So we've got, if anything happens here, with found items, this gets searched. That's a problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say if you're... I still want to search people if they are like intoxicated or there's any murder and stuff. I want to search the... It says cell, but the problem is it doesn't... Well, it means cell, but it don't mean if they're assigned to a dormitory, that's their cell. So it searches the entire thing, which obviously is increasing the danger level by a lot because prisoners have been unnecessarily searched, and that's correct. It's one person, so the whole thing gets searched, and you've got 30-odd people in here. It's just going to get just searched constantly, over and over again. So we need to stop that. So I'm going to turn this off for found weapons, tools, drugs, and luxuries. So we're not going to search the cell. And that should massively reduce the searches in the dormitory. Any other more serious offences, then by all means we'll do that. So, there we are. And that should now put the security level back up. Sorry, the amount of prisoners we have back up, but it's not. Didn't remove them all, apparently. It might be because I tried to place the... flooring. Hang on. Did that worker just go through the door and then it then it set the alarm off? I mean, they will almost certainly have metal on them. They are working there. Anyway, so we've got enough money to finish this off. What I want to do is have do I want to have like a seating area? I don't know. We could have like a gym type thing. I think we've got enough recreation in that one corner. Perhaps like a gym type thing, and also some sort of tables and benches maybe. Large TV perhaps as well, and then just fill that. That'll probably do it. So it's a gym, it's a seating area, and it's a cinema. Different, I guess. There's Lee, and I can actually recruit them as an informant, which I've just done. And I don't like the fact that they are writing right in front of everybody else, but we're taking them out now. That might be an issue. Just waiting for this big television to be put in, and then I will buy probably the entire local IKEA's worth of chairs. Buy that out. You can see the size of this, but basically it's going to be that. That's all we're going to do. Other self-assembly manufacturing companies are available. Right, so there we go. That'll be enough for that. We could put them right next to each other, but that's okay. It's fine. If we need to change that later on when we can. In fact, do I want to change it now? Knowing that we're losing a lot of space. I think I do, actually. I think I do just want to buy loads of chairs. So we'll focus on that. We'll say prioritise on that one. Get rid of that. And then move that off. What I want to do, it's been free time now. I want to... and this could go horribly wrong. I want to activate that informant. There's a little bit of heat on them, a little bit of suspicion. But we'll see how that one goes up and down. It might alter. I'm just going to put these chairs to the end there, and then we'll put things on the other side. So, we could use sofas as well, actually, but nah, I think just chairs are standard. The question is, can they go there? I think they can, but I don't know if they're classed as usable. That's someone shouting quite loudly there. So what can we put on either side? What can we put either side? I like the idea of using the arcade cabinets, but I don't even know if they're used, you know. There's a way to find out. I'll place one, and if it's used, I'll place some more, and then that'll be the end of that one. Right, so we have this room done. Another room. This doesn't have any purpose at all, this one, but we'll you know, change that up. We could have that as cleaning cupboard or something, but again, we might... I don't know what we'll do with that little room. It's really too small for anything other than an office. And actually, we could put a little security station then in there. Technically, 4x4. We could have that as security, which would make sense, being this is high risk. It's probably what it's going to be, and it just means that someone's stationed there. I'll have a think about that one. You can see that there's a hall there. They were being interrogated, but nothing has come of it by the look of it. Any other traits I should be aware of? Still some unknown traits. And we have to check, are the wires all connected up to the phones? Yes, they are. So we're doing everything in our power to find out what that unknown trait is, and we're going to get some more prisoners next. So I think we will leave it there. Again, not too bad. We've got a lot of the little odd jobs done and such, and just tweaked and changed things, and got it just a little bit cleaner. It was good that we consolidated a little bit. But next episode, really, it's about this. So this is going to be our high risk, so we're going to plan and build it off completely next episode, most likely. I don't think there'll be anything stopping us from doing that. And once we've done that, really, there's nothing more to do other than expansion. But that's going to be a big job. So first, what we'll do is expand to the left. We'll buy this bit of land out here, and then we'll have an entrance there, and then we will see what we can fit in. So we might get big lakes, we don't know, but that's going to be Supermax, Death Row. We'll have a separate kitchen and canteen, and anything else that we really want to have in there. We might even go for another workshop, and then we're probably going to expand down to the south, maybe. The problem with expanding down to the south is that there's a lot of water there, and there's no entrance. Like, I haven't accounted for expansion down to the south, so I'd probably have to delete this and then have like a big walkthrough, which isn't, you know, a problem, but that's what we'll have to do. Same as, well, expanding to the right, not a problem, because we can just make some walkways, and up north is going to be a problem as well for getting access to that with it having this big lake, but it look cool, unless the lake just goes no, and just sort of stops there, but I'm hoping it would sort of expand out. But as always, we will see how it goes. Short to medium term is the left-hand side. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.